Right then, let's take a look at the Junior TKM Intermediate Grand Final. And there is the grid. William Buller taking pole position with Thomas Klasky right beside him. And we've got McLaughlin and Blake, Kemp, Ogden, Warner, who's a novice in P7, and the rest of the field further down. Here is the start of the race, and let's see what's going to happen as they go into the first corner. Oh, we've got a spin of the number 93 cart there of Alistair Clark, who's down at Donut. He's going to get himself going again very, very quickly. Out in the lead then, the number 26 cart of Buller, who has taken the position. There's one of our novice drivers, the Intrepid Chassis, number 22 cart of James Warner, in fact, who took to the grass. He got himself up to the 7th position for the start of this race. So a great start from him, but unfortunately he's taken to the grass and lost a couple of positions. So the top three look like they've got away quite nicely. It's Buller in first, then McLaughlin, who's going to come into second place, and Klasky, who's dropped to third as they come into the last corner for the very first time. And there's Klasky going down the inside of McLaughlin to take second position. Wow, right on the tail of our leader. So a great lap there, or a great end of the lap for Klasky, who's now right on Buller's tail and putting a lot of pressure on the Buller. Look at that, line of stern through the willows and hopping over the curves. In fourth position, Jack Paul. Fifth position, looks like the number 17 cart of James Blake, who's got right into his tail. And look at it, the top three, nose to tail as they come through the hangar and onto the TKM straight in each other's slipstreams. It's Buller breaking extremely late to make sure Klasky and McLaughlin don't get past, and McLaughlin goes down the inside, Klasky into the last corner. Now keep it tight, make sure he doesn't go round the outside of you. It's getting close as they come onto the start-finish line for another time. Buller's now got a couple of lengths over these two as they come into the first corner. Stowe then keep turning right into Willows. The first corner, Willows is a right-hander, and then they flick left to Yamitsu straight and down to the bus stop chicane. We're looking at the fourth position battle now. Jack Kemp and James Blake duking it out, and it looks like he had a go then at getting past. Oh, and that is the 34 cart. Yeah, that is Jack Kemp, who has spun off. He had contact from another driver. Couldn't actually see which cart that was, but he is out of fourth position now, and we move back to the battle for second. So we have Will Buller in first, then it's McLaughlin, then Klasky side by side with them, and then Blake, Ogden, and then McGregor and Warner side by side, and Redmond following up. That's the top 8 at the moment. But look at William Buller's lead, an absolutely fantastic lead from him. Oh, there's Alistair Clark, who was our spinner earlier on, making his way up through the field. And back to our leader then, number 26 cart of William Buller from Shipston on the Tony Kart chassis, and really making that Tony Kart work. Not known for being a TKM kart, but this weekend, really, really good kart to be on. He comes into the first corner for yet another lap. And there is Blake heading Ogden, and Ogden's definitely getting a little bit closer to that fourth place driver. So a battle about to start up there. You can see them getting even closer in the back of that shot. Flags flying at Bolton corner, and I think it's because we've got a cart in the wall. Redmond upside down on the exit to the Bolton corner. Not the accident there as we continue to race around this Bolton circuit. Only a couple more laps remaining, and in fact it looks like the race has been red flagged. Indeed it has. William Redmond getting treatment from the paramedics, and thus with only a couple of laps remaining the result was called, and Sam caught up with our top 3.
Josh, you took second halfway through the race, unfortunately lost it towards the end. Do you think you could have taken it back a few more laps?
Yeah, maybe in the last half a lap before it got red flagged, and maybe might have swept it back in the last corner, but...
Yeah, I had to follow number 6 for a bit, but then I took him up the top here, but I lost to him down the back end. But then I just held it, and I think I pulled away a little bit from him towards the end.
Do you feel if you'd done that earlier on in the race you could have challenged for the lead?
Maybe, I don't know. He was a lot. Will was a long way ahead by the end.
You had Josh and Tom fighting behind you, which gave you a bit of a gap to get away, and you sort of got your head down and you were gone.
Yeah, well, I tried to push my hardest, and I got away at the start, and it caught me a wee bit towards the end, and then I was trying to slow down a bit, and I went for as hard as I could towards the end, and pulled away again.
Did you have any problems throughout the race?
No, the kart was good, and it all went well.